Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
You practice law?
I say, well, very good question. Of course, I still practice law, but not full time. I have a full time practice here. Sorry, a full practice here. We have 26 staff, 6 lawyers in my law firm in the US. But I've stepped back from running the office day to day. I have a managing partner now, who's incidentally is also a Nigerian, Chinedu Bokwe, who's doing a much better job than me in running the office, because that's all he does. He just does law. But me, I do so many other things. Right now, I'm all into AI. That's what is engaging me. I'm all into entertainment.
I know. We're going to come back to that, not today. We're going to schedule another interview where we sit down. You tell us about AI, you tell us about ICT and everything. Now, let me even find out from you. What got you interested in law?
You want to know the truth?
Yeah, I want to know the truth.
My father said I must be a lawyer, and that's it. End of story. Because when I was young, I used to argue a lot. I used to fight with everybody on the state. So they started calling me lawyer from the age of 7. So I felt when it came to doing JAM, my father is the one that filled my form. He filled law there. Option 1, option 2, law. Option 3, law. And I have to be a lawyer. Do I like being a lawyer? Not really. I'll be very honest with you. Do I enjoy law? I'm pretty good at it. But no, I'm not going to lie. I enjoy, right now, I enjoy things to do with digital. Before then, I enjoy things to do with writing and reading. But law is still the best profession anybody can do. As far as I'm concerned, it's what I told my kids. Okay, when they ask me, what should I be, my daughter, I say, I don't know what you're going to be in future. The job you're going to do has not been created yet. But go be a lawyer. Because as a lawyer, you are versatile. You can do anything. I'm in ICT, I'm a lawyer. I'm in digital training, I'm a lawyer. I'm in entertainment. I produce movies, I direct movies. I have a law practice. I can do all of that because of the legal training I've been trained. When you look at your Senate, the most professional you find there is lawyer. When you look at your governors, the most professional that is reputed is lawyers. When you look at anything, even journalists, yeah, you just maybe you are studying law now. I don't know. It's secret. So I don't have any grand vision of being a lawyer. I could tell you that I could lie, but I was a lawyer by default.
Okay. Yeah. Well, your law firm in the United States of America, what is it called?
It's Banwo and Igokwe, a law firm. Banwo and Igokwe LLC. It's bi-law.com. We are very big on immigration, criminal and personal injury. I mean, we have a 26 person law firm. God is blessing us, but I'm more like the semi-retired partner. Now they just laugh when I come to office. I don't go to court with them. I just enjoy myself. Yes.
Okay. Now, despite the fact that your father hoisted the law on you or forced you to do law, what do you still like most about it?
Well, because law allows you the liberty to do anything you want. If it's money you want, it's one of the fastest professions that you can get money from. Fit into practically anything. If they were to make you CEO of this or CEO of that, and people hear you are a lawyer, most will not automatically think you don't qualify. But if they say you read mass comm and they made you MD of NIMASA, people will say, what is a mass comm guy doing there? So that's number 1. So it's a very versatile profession. And number 3, the training you get as a lawyer positions you to be very analytical. People think lawyers are analytical just because they're lawyers. No, it's the training. For instance, I had to do Philosophy 101 and 201, which is what I call the most impactful course I did in the university, that teaches you about logical thinking. So most lawyers, I'm talking about well-bred lawyers who went to school, not the ones that bought question paper or the one that all of. Any well-trained lawyer is versatile in thinking. And not only that, they command respect. Yeah, people may not like lawyers, but when they get in trouble, they're looking for their lawyer. So we solve problems. We have the clout as a lawyer. When a lawyer steps in and somebody who read English steps in, it doesn't matter whether the person who read English is more intelligent, more accomplished, they will automatically give more respect to the lawyer. It's the reality of life. So I love law in the sense that it allows me to engage in multiple industries without feeling as if I can't keep up. I can go, when I got to a set, I was just in Nigeria, and we're on a shooting set. By the way, my legal show is coming out. It's called Judge Mugu. All right, it's my Judge Mugu's People's Court, where I'm the judge there. Basically, it's like a reality show and whatever. But we're on the set trying to produce it. But I was still able to engage with the directors, with the producers, because I can think logically that this thing that they don't make sense, and I call them on it. So law to me is one of those few professions that is omnibus, allows you to do practically anything you want to do. If I decide I want to publish a magazine now, I know I'll be able to compete with you, even though I do have journalistic experience. Right?
Okay. So what don't you like about being a lawyer? What don't you like about the profession?
Okay, that's a better question. Okay. There's a lot not to like about the profession, because sometimes, let me put it this way, sometimes you have to represent clients that you personally detest. Okay. Sometimes you have to advocate a position that really you ordinarily will not agree with, but as long as you are not lying about the facts, that's what a lot of people don't know. You should not lie about the facts. You should not forge documents. But as a lawyer, if you are engaged by a client, you have to argue your case from the point of view of the client, even if you don't agree with the client. It is only when I have to go out there and present a lie or the wrong fact that I'm going to say, no, I'm not doing, and then you are allowed not to do that. So as a lawyer, sometimes, okay, you are out there advocating for your client, because you have to do your best job. I mean, when I was practicing fully, I'm one of the most aggressive lawyers you want to come across. I will come at you in different ways, even if I don't like my client. Once I've collected money, and I'm supposed to, or even if I didn't collect money, once I say I'm going to represent you, then so to me, and then number two, lawyers are wrongly perceived by the public as liars generally. If you poll 70% of the public, and they say lawyers are liars, but that's not true, because lawyers do not give evidence. Even if the people that give evidence are the litigants and their witnesses, lawyers only argue. Okay, that's not lying. Lawyers don't give evidence, but I see where they're coming from, because when they see a lawyer arguing a position that makes no sense to them, as far as they're concerned, he's lying, but he's doing his job. So there's so much I don't like. Then the one I don't like the most about it is that you have to work so hard to get out your money. See, you are out there now, you can release one magazine and then you start making your money, or make a movie like Funka Kidele and make 2 billion naira. A lawyer, to make that money, you have to work. It's one of the things I detest the most, because when I was still practicing fully and running my law firm, sometimes I'm at work at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. I don't get home until 11 or 12 midnight, especially when you have a very important case. So you work so hard for your money, especially in America, because most times you are billing by the hour. You have to do that hour. You're not going to bill somebody and not do the time. So you work so hard, it gives you less time to really enjoy your life. That's the way I see it. But for those who like that, like my managing partner, he loves it. He's in the office at 7 a.m. and he doesn't leave until 8, 9 p.m. Sometimes. It comes on Saturday, it comes on Sunday. These are things I used to do 20 years ago, 30 years ago. But I can't do that now. I will just feel as if I'm suffering, no matter what you give me.
Okay.
Yeah.